Hey everyone, Darren here, aka Irish Latino Reacts, Irish on the bottom, Latin American on top, and today we're watching Season 1, Episode 21 of Babylon 5. Alright, got some notes in my phone, as I am wont to do. I hope you guys like this strategy here. So my first note is, read the definition of tachyon emissions. Tachyon. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I have it right here. Tachyon emissions refers to either the hypothetical emission of tachyons, which are faster than light particles, or the fictional detection of them in science fiction, where they are used to detect cloaked ships. In physics, a tachyon is a hypothetical particle that always travels faster than the speed of light. Interesting. In science fiction, like Star Trek, tachyon emissions are used to find cloaked ships by scanning for their presence, as some cloaking devices are described as emitting tachyons. So I'm really glad that this was not just a made-up term by JMS in Babylon 5. It was a term that, of course, existed before in hypothetical physics or in science fiction. So I'm not saying they're technically real, but once again, I'm glad that it wasn't just a made up term in Babylon 5. So that's really cool. So also, this little paragraph here should be mentioning Battlestar, because they have their FTL drives. They're faster than light drives, so they must have harnessed the power of the tachyon particle, perhaps. Next, this is a piece of dialogue that I liked by Delenn when she was in the Grey Council chamber. We are gray. We stand between the darkness and the light. So, simple line on the surface, but I think it's really poetic because as a color, gray is an equivalent distance between black and white. So, yeah, very, very succinctly poetic there. Garibaldi, next one. Garibaldi says, Jeff, it's okay. I finally understand in Sinclair's vision. I don't think I pointed that out during the reaction, so I just want to point it out here. Just kind of another layer of the mystery. Like, what does he understand? And was, once again, that vision in the past or the future? I'm theorizing that it was in the future, or it is in the future. Let's not. I just wanted to point out that line that I didn't point out before. I did point this out, but I'll say it again. Kudos to whoever played Zathis. His mannerisms, the noises and the clicks he made were wonderful. I'm really sad, and I felt really sad as I was editing last episode that he was only in this one, or is only going to be in this one. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Who knows? Probably not the last time we're going to see Babylon 4, but Zathis pretty much said in his own words, like, no matter what you guys do or no matter what I do, I'm dead. So that's too bad. He's kind of like the Gollum, before Andy Serkis's Gollum. I don't mean the book Gollum, obviously. Let's see. 2 deleted scenes at the end of Amazon's version. So this kind of sucks. A couple of my Patreon supporters noticed that and pointed out, rightly so, that there are 2 scenes that were missing in the Amazon version of last episode that I was watching, and I went back and just read really quick summaries of each scene, but one of my Patreon supporters sent me the scene that they all say is more important than the other. The other one was just, let me just get to that one. What was it? I read a 3-sentence summary of the other scene where Ivanova is just jealous that she missed out on all the action. So, okay, whatever. The Delenn scene, they said it was more important, like I said, and it was, let's see, yeah. On the surface, you guys know what scene I'm talking about, I'm sure, because you guys are all big Babylon 5 fans. On the surface, I'm not sure why it is so important. It just seemed kind of like a throwaway scene still for me, but I know that you guys are going to be right, and I'm going to think about that scene and the implications it has going forward. So just know that at least that scene I have now seen. I'd like to thank all of my Patreon supporters for always supporting me. If you'd like to join them and gain access to full-length reactions early, you can find a link down in the description below. That's the $5 tier. There's also a $3 tier where you can be 2 weeks ahead of the YouTube drops. And then there's the $1 tier, which is just there for the sake of supporting me. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not yet subscribed, please really consider doing so. It helps out the channel so much. I know every channel under the sun says that same thing, but it is so much more true for such a small channel as mine. Also, leave a like and leave a comment down below letting me know not only what you thought of this episode, but of my reaction to it. So, without further ado, let's get into the penultimate episode of Season 1 of Babylon 5. I always slide too far. I'm going to work on that.
We must continue to forge good relations with possible allies.
Yes, I understand, but it's not an easy process.
It might have been mean.
Touch this.
Oh. Yeah.
You know, it occurs to me, we haven't spent much time together, you and I. I hardly know anything about you.
From birth, I was raised in the temple.
Let me tell you my entire story right now.
6 months ago, I came here. There is nothing else.
Oh. You did tell him your entire story right there.
The assistant to an ambassador should know everything he can about the other species here on Babylon 5, yes?
Yes, I've been doing quite a bit of reading since my arrival.
Reading?
Motorcycles.
Reading is no substitute for experience.
That's true.
Tell you what,
Agree with that.
it is an imposition on my busy schedule. But I will take you under my wing and fill the gaps in your education.
Why, Londo, why?
That I know.
This is an interesting pairing.
You will find that a revelation of the highest order.
I think I'm going to like it, but obviously Londo is doing it for his own personal gains. So The Quality of Mercy, I think, is my favorite episode title so far. Let's see what it's about. Hey, I know that guy.
With the calculated and unprovoked murder of 2 of this station's residents.
He usually plays bad guys.
And senseless slaying of a security officer.
I like that.
In light of that evidence, this court finds you guilty of murder in the 1st degree.
Premeditated. He's in the Shawshank Redemption. I won't describe to you his character. If you've seen the movie, you know. If you haven't, how have you not seen that movie? There! So where the hell has Jakar been? I know I've commented before that, secondary characters, sometimes we don't see for several episodes, but Jakar, I would argue, is a primary character. Excuse me. And we haven't seen him in 7 episodes or something like that. I'll have to think about when the last episode we saw him in, but I won't be able to concentrate right now.
There you go. Take 2 every 12 hours for the pain. If it comes back, you come back and see me, all right? Thanks.
Huh. So this is like a public clinic?
By removing your clothes.
And not his...
Not without dinner and flowers.
Not his usual lab, of course. Med
What are you
bay.
doing down here?
What a coincidence. I was about to ask you the same thing.
Volunteering?
Just doing my job.
Your job as chief of staff for the MedLab facility.
No, my job is healing people. Med labs aren't free. Not everyone can afford to come for treatment.
Yeah.
Especially in down below.
Well, they have my sympathies. But this is an unauthorized clinic.
This is a free clinic.
Same thing.
I know. That's why I didn't tell you.
I don't like having to hear about this in the grapevine, Doctor. I'm in charge of station operations. This is a station, and this is certainly for operations.
All right. Fine. But right now there are about a dozen people out there waiting to see me. Now, what do you intend to do about that?
Yeah.
Nothing. And there's only a half dozen I counted.
So she's got to let him finish at least?
I don't mind if you bend the rules a little, Doctor. I mean, I bend a few myself. But I do like to be informed. If I'm going to share in the blame, I'd at least like to share.
Aw, okay. She's not going to shut him down.
You can start by taking off your jacket. There's a sink in the back. You can wash your hands and...
I am not a doctor.
No, but I'm sure we can find something for you to do.
Oh.
If you're going to join in the fun, you might as well go all the way.
Ha ha ha! Come on, money where your mouth is. Susan.
For the crime of murder,
Mutiny.
there are only 3 penalties legally open to us. The first option is to send him to a prison, back to Earth.
I checked. They don't want him, and they won't pay the money to send him anywhere else.
What?
And there isn't
They
room
can
in the grades
refuse?
for the perps we've got now, let alone putting somebody away for life.
Which leaves us only option 3. And
Rehabilitation.
that brings us back to you, Miss Winters.
Some sort. With telepathy?
I don't want to do this again. I was inside a killer's mind before. on the Mars colony. There's got to be another way.
Can't be pleasant.
Maybe while you're inside his head, you can poke around, see if this guy's killed before.
Mr. Garibaldi, you know better than that. Scanning along those lines violates the right
I'm missing the point of how scanning is a third option for...
mind is inadmissible evidence.
I agree with the judge here. I still don't get the point of scanning him. I feel like I'm made to be missing something. We're not getting the whole picture of how that works. How is a telepath going to be the third option for, you know, someone committing a crime?
I'm looking for Brown 27G, a woman by the name of Laura Rosen. Well, I've been hearing about some kind of quack practicing medicine without a license. A cross between a faith healer and a sideshow medicine man. Or woman in this case.
I'm sure it's all a misunderstanding. Good luck.
How's the pain now?
Better.
Good. Well, this should begin to decrease the growth. That should do it.
Thank you.
Contraption is this?
How much do I...
Whatever you'd like to pay is sufficient. Just leave your contribution in the box by the door on your way out. Oh, hello, Doctor. I wondered how long it would take you to pay me a visit. One healer to another. Alien. Yes.
Okay.
In other words, you don't know what it is, or what it does, or even if it works at all.
Oh, it works all right. It restores, renews, invigorates. Everything from the common cold to Stafford's disease.
For a modest contribution,
Seems too good to be
I
true.
leave that detail up to the conscience of my patients.
Ms. Rosen, does the term con job ring a bell?
My mother is not a fake.
Oh, it's her mother.
Or an evil woman or a quack.
You didn't tell me that she was your mother.
You didn't ask. Doctor, my mother isn't hurting anyone.
Yes, she is, if she's discouraging people from seeking proper treatment.
Don't like the competition, Doctor?
I have a problem with frauds, if that's what you mean. But as a doctor, I'll be back.
Interesting premise here.
Under the authority of the Earth Alliance Court, I cannot sentence you to death. A life taken will not balance the loss of another. Therefore, it is the decision of this court that you be sentenced to the death of personality.
Okay.
Conveyed under guard to a med lab facility, where you will be telepathically scanned and then brain-wiped.
Brain-wiped?
The personality of Carl Edward Mueller will be totally and completely erased. You will then be programmed with a new set of memories. For the rest of your natural life, you will serve the community harmed by your actions.
Winters has the power to do this?
Will be conducted this afternoon, and sentence will be carried out at midnight tonight.
You're already dead and you don't even know it!
What does he mean by that? I didn't see that coming. Brain wipe? Maybe I should have, but... And they can, like, make him a happy-go-lucky, helpful person?
If there's a little pain, I won't mind.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Look, he iced one of my best men. The guy had a family, 2 kids, on the edge of getting promoted. It's not right.
And this is right?
It's the law.
That's not what I asked.
Yeah, man. Franklin's so righteous.
A favor in exchange for this.
It's not a criticism.
I need some information on a woman by the name of Laura Rosen. She's running a questionable operation in down below.
Illegal?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
I have it for you in an hour.
Frankie's extra hyper today, guys. Sorry. He's gonna show Lanier a good time. CD, good time of Dark Star.
Lanier, this way.
Does Lanier even drink?
Amazing, yes. Sit.
He's so uncomfortable, Lanier. Tips?
Ambassador?
Tipping?
Seems I've left my credit sheet in my quarters. I don't suppose you brought yours, hmm?
Oh, come on,
Yes,
Londo.
I did, but my allowance is very
Why
small.
are you taking his money?
Don't apologize, we'll make do.
Well, it's just that I don't think the landlord would...
Thank you.
All right.
Here, give yourself a nice tip. He's a very generous man.
Thanks.
Here's to our new friendship, Lanier.
I don't quite get your angle yet, Londo, but I'm sure it doesn't...
alcohol in here, is there?
Yeah.
Alcohol? No, of course not. Here, drink up.
Of course
My
not.
people do not react well at all to alcohol.
Oh, let's see it.
Even a small quantity causes psychotic impulses and violent homicidal rages.
I mean... Okay.
My mistake. Mirtana, just water for him.
All right, at least Londo was convinced by that. That's too bad. I kind of want to see Lanier drunk. I'm disappointed, actually. I was gonna say, like, Londo, whatever you're up to, it doesn't have to include taking Linear's money. You obviously forgot your shits on purpose.
Hi. According to the station registry, your mother was a doctor. A real doctor.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, then, why?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
There's a story here.
All her life, the only thing that mattered to my mother was being a doctor, a healer. She worked days, nights, weekends.
Wow.
She could never keep up with it all, so she started taking stims to stay up nights, working. Pretty soon, she was taking them all the time. She was addicted. Until one day, she made a mistake.
Got her license taken away?
Someone died.
Mm.
When they took away her license, they took away her reason for living. Then one day she decided that if she could find some new alien healing technology, she could come back, vindicated, and they'd give her back her life.
I mean, that's convenient, though, that she wanted to find it, and then she did. So now I really call sus.
And now she thinks she's found it.
Yeah.
I think that for the first time in years, I see my mother smiling. For the first time, I see hope in her eyes.
She's hurting other people.
How do you know? Have you tested it? Examined it?
No, but if it was real, why are you still here? Why aren't you back on Earth so she can show everyone her new discovery?
Great
don't
point.
Have the money.
Yes, you do. I checked the station logs. Your account has enough credits for 2 tickets back to Earth. But she doesn't know that, does she? You don't want her to know. You don't want anyone to know.
Doctor.
How is she
My
not
mother is
know?
not a young or a well woman. At most, she has a few years left. I never want to see her as she was before, defeated and lost and hopeless. She's a healer again, and that's all that matters.
I mean, I can see where
Please
a
don't try to
daughter is
take that away
coming
from her, because if you
from.
do, I'll fight you,
She just wants her mother to be happy.
and I'll win.
She's being short-sighted, of course. If the machine really doesn't work, which I don't think it does, she's obviously hurting other people. But I can see in the narrowness of a daughter to her mother.
I focused my area of inquiry towards mathematics, and I began to specialize in probability.
Probability? My dear good friend Lanier.
Oh, gambling. Gambling. Yeah, I was kind of zoning out there for a moment. I used to play Texas Hold'em a lot in high school. Not for money. We had chips and stuff, but like we just played for the chips. All right, Winter's gearing up here. She has to experience all his memories and wipe them, but still not scan so deep to like see other crimes. So it's like,
Mr. Mueller, I'm here to perform the court-ordered scan prior to brain wipe. I can produce the order if you want to see it.
Okay, so she's just scanning and not wiping? Got it.
You're going to walk around in my head, eh?
Why? Why don't they just
I'd
brain
think
wipe
twice
them?
If I were you, something might just jump out of the shadows and bite.
Now I'm really confused.
Take away my thoughts, my memories, everything that makes me me, so they can put me to work for the rest of my life, mopping floors.
Yes. Still not getting the point. Just brain wipe them. Why do you have to scan before? Especially if you're not going to poke around further than you're supposed to.
Another voice for the choir.
Another voice plus the 2 lurkers you killed.
No. More.
More. I mean, you're not supposed to delve this deep already, right? This is not what you're supposed to do. But how do you avoid it though? If
Oh God, no. How many?
How many worlds are there?
Wow, this guy's really
How many banquets?
a serial killer.
How many flowers waiting to be harvested? I have to keep adding voices until the choir is big enough to sing me into heaven when I die. The overture is just beginning.
Oh my God, just the overture? Overture, intro to a long piece of orchestral music.
No.
Ooh, wow.
Stay.
That was I like that
Stay for the
stumble.
symphony.
See, what was the
Save
point
a
of
place
putting
for you.
Talia through that? I don't get it yet. Maybe I'm being
The
thick-headed.
follow-ups on those patients you were asking about.
Good. Your daughter thinks that she's doing the right thing.
Oh,
but if we
patients
show
of
that people's
the other
conditions are actually
ladies.
getting worse because of
Laura's.
lack of proper treatment.
And I bet that I'm looking at his face. I bet they're working. I bet they're working, huh?
You sure these are the same patients who've been going to see Rosa?
Absolutely. Why?
There. How is the pain?
Less. It doesn't hurt to move my fingers. It feels a little tingling, though.
Oh, that's perfectly natural.
There's a
That'll
knife?
pass.
What? So is he gonna cut himself, then ask the machine to like fix it, or?
It looks as though I was wrong. This device of yours is more than what it seems. It does heal, doesn't it?
That's what I said, isn't it? Would you please go away? I am so tired.
Imagine
What's
so.
Franklin's angle
I noted
here?
Your life signs during the session, they dropped nearly 15% while you were hooked up to this thing.
Oh.
It transfers energy from one being to another, doesn't it?
Oh.
You give up more of your life for someone else.
I bought it from a trader 2 years ago. He had no idea what it was. Neither did I. It was designed as a means of corporal punishment. Criminals who were sentenced to death on different worlds had their life energy removed.
Got it. She's doing it in
That
reverse.
energy was used to heal others dying of terminal illness. It doesn't have to be used at full power. It can be used a little at a time to do good.
Wow.
Except for you. It's killing you by inches.
You don't understand.
She's already dying.
I'm dying anyway.
Yeah.
It's Lake syndrome.
Lake syndrome? Pain must be.
Yes. I have 2, maybe 3 years left at the most.
Why did you lie to me when you said you didn't know what this thing did? Why did you let me think that you were just a crank?
Because telling you the truth would have meant telling Janice how it affects me. She wouldn't understand. She'd stop me.
Yeah, of course she would.
She loves me very much, it seems.
Of course she does.
God knows why.
Why do you say that?
Look at it. I know some people that might be able to help. And
Oh, no.
I'm getting like emotional.
Doctor, this has been my whole life for the last 2 years. No, if there's a discovery here to be made, I will make it on my own terms. Doctor, this is my last chance to do good. Please, let me finish what I've started. I'll make a deal with you. If anything should happen to me before I finish, the machine can go to you and you can carry on. You'll find my notes quite complete.
Hey,
on
good
one
deal.
condition. Janice is to know nothing of this.
Until you're gone.
Agreed?
All right. If you come to med lab once a week for exams, I want to be able to monitor your condition. And I reserve the right to intervene if you start to push yourself too far too fast.
Done.
It's a week, starting on Monday.
Yes.
Okay. Really amicable meeting. I like this a lot. And wow.
Until then, doctor.
Wow, he got me like emotional, man. Damn.
She's a good woman, Janice. You should be proud.
I always have been. It's nice to hear somebody else say it, though.
I'd love to buy you dinner sometime.
Oh.
I don't know what my mother told you, but it must have really been something.
It was.
Okay, but you shouldn't get close personally in any way, Franklin. That's surprised at that, definitely. Yeah, I guess Dr. Franklin doesn't have a family.
I got a good look. Enough for a comparison scan after he's been blanked. You can proceed whenever you want.
That's what it's for?
Are you okay?
Got it.
No,
Got it.
not really.
I can understand
In the
that.
past 5 years, I have scanned minds that were so alien, so different, that at times I was afraid I would never find my way back out again.
Mhm.
But at least those minds held more humanity than what I saw a few hours ago.
So you got to scan before to make sure the wipe worked. I get that. Kind of like a control in a way. Yeah. How does linear being good at probability help you here, Londo, in a table with a table full of others?
3.
Did that come from him? He's taking it from linear. I am confused. That scene was confusing.
Let's go.
That part of Londo? He has a little thing down there? That sounded weird. He has a little thing down there. I'm sure it's a perfectly average sized thing down there.
Nah, heading up, Lou.
Oh, come on. He's a freaking murderer. You gotta restrain him better than that.
Security, work your way down to the next level. This is a priority override. Kill transport tube number 7. Kill it now.
This is weird. This is weird.
And I'll race.
How does no one notice that? It's on the other side of the table. Okay.
What the hell? You?
That is.
No, I'm sure there's been a terrible mistake. Perhaps
That
you and
is
I can
part of
talk
him.
about it quietly some other time. No.
He's gotta get kicked out. Banned for life. Cheating in a. Ooh, Lanier. Whoa! Look at that. Karate kick.
I think we should leave now.
A very good idea. I'll just take my winnings.
I think not. We'll go now. It's not good.
No, it's not. Come on, Lanier.
And what happened to the prisoner?
He was hurt. The PPG flashed him just before he jumped.
You say he got off at a down below sector?
What is with the knife? What's with the fucking knife?
Yes, Doctor.
Rose, if a man shows up down there with a PPG wound, you notify me immediately.
Understood. At this point, he'd be the only patient we've had all day. Word's getting out about that quack and her healing machine.
Look, she's not a... Tell Mr. Garibaldi I'm going down to Brown 27G.
I
If he
mean,
doesn't hear
would-
from me in 20 minutes... tell him
Like,
to
yeah,
send
he
it
wouldn't
here.
risk going to,
Will do.
like... He wouldn't risk, like, trying to get his wound healed right now. He's on the run for murder.
But Miss Rosen, it's
Oh,
Dr.
don't
Franklin.
tell me he... Oh, don't tell me
Laura.
this. I don't like this at all.
You're just in time. We're almost finished here.
Does he have, like, the daughter, like, at knife point
You all
or
right?
something?
I'm fine. Just exhausted.
Her treatment is
Yeah,
quite
gunpoint.
astonishing, Doctor.
Okay.
You promised you'd let her go if I helped you.
It seems such a waste, though, does it not?
Then I refuse to continue.
You all finished the job, but she dies now.
Oh, man. Come on. Stop, Laura. Jump him. Oh,
Stay.
shit.
My next shot will not miss.
Get your knife. She has something up her sleeve here. Yeah. Do the opposite.
What are you doing? Stop it!
You'll do nothing.
Nice,
That
nice,
pain
nice.
you're feeling, that agony, that's Lake's syndrome. A pain almost too much to imagine.
So is she giving...
Your veins are burning with pain.
She's not taking away his energy. She's
You
giving
murderer.
her
You
ailments to
threatened my
him.
daughter. You never hurt anyone again.
Maybe it is a swap. And she's getting energized. Hopefully, like, she doesn't have Lake syndrome now. That'd be amazing.
He's dead.
Nice. Nice, Laura.
This court has reviewed all of the evidence provided by the Office of Station Security. It is the judgment of this court that Laura Rosen
Yes.
acted in self-defense
Yes.
to protect her own life as well as the lives of others. Therefore, no charges will be pressed, and she is free to leave on her own recognizance, provided that the alien device used in this action is turned over to station personnel.
Shit.
So that it may be researched more fully and to ensure that it is not misused.
Okay, that makes sense.
Court is adjourned.
If it helps any, you did the right thing.
Thank you.
You're all right?
I've taken a life in direct violation of my oath as a doctor.
Protecting your daughter.
I'm free of pain. I'm
Nice.
free from Lake syndrome.
Yeah.
They say I may live another 20 or 30 years.
Yeah.
But I do so at the expense of a man's life.
Oh, screw him.
I'm not all right.
You'll get over it, love. You'll get over
Be all
it.
right again.
Nah, you're fine. You're
heard
fine.
Mr. Garibaldi, you did the right thing. I did the necessary thing. That is not always the same as the right thing.
The incident in question was completely my responsibility, Commander.
Aw, of course.
I was unfamiliar with the rules of conduct in these places, and through
He
error,
knows Linear's
created
covering.
offense, and through offense, created the incident.
Ambassador, do you have anything to add to this statement?
No. No, not at this time.
Diplomatic privilege means you cannot be charged for the events that transpired, but I must insist on payment of damages to the club.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Commander.
Wow, such diplomatic privileges, huh? Above the law in some fashion?
Thank you, Commander.
Say thank you.
Why?
Okay.
In Minbari culture, we are taught that it is an honor to help another save face.
Say sorry or something.
Thank you.
Yeah, that at least.
If you ever need anything from me.
When we were at the gaming table, a part of you reached out for the cards.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
What was that?
Yeah.
Goddess of passion. A synthesis of male and female centauri. Did you think these were just decorations?
I'm going to take a vow of silence concerning this entire conversation. Good day.
Good day.
So I wasn't wrong, really.
They are a strange people.
And he looks like he has
But they're okay.
6 of them.
Hear that? He's a dreamer.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing at all. But try to make sure he doesn't wake up before I get back.
Get back.
Yes. through no desire of my own, I have been granted a second lease on life. Somewhere out there is what I need to redeem myself.
You don't need to.
Yes, I do. And I'm going to find it. I'm all packed. My cruiser leaves in half an hour.
To where?
I would ask you to look after my daughter, but my instincts tell me that won't be a problem. Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Laura. And for what it's worth, I hope you find what you're looking for.
Is that dinner invitation still open?
Yeah. Yeah, it's still open. 7, Zocalo.
All right, another episode of Babylon 5 down. Let's talk about it, shall we? Wow, that was a great episode. Wow. My Patreon supporters said that I was going to get a break this week from the greatness and the heart-pounding action of last episode, and then the finale is going to be kind of like last episode, more heart-pounding stuff. So this week was kind of a break from the action in a way. There's a little action, but you know what I mean. And yet I still love this episode. And if I mentioned hypothetically ranking all the episodes of season 1 before, maybe I'll actually do it. No promises. But if I did, I wouldn't be surprised if this like just cracked the top 5. This episode right here. Episodes that get me emotional, and I tear up pretty easily, but I need to be emotional to do it, of course. And episodes that get me to that place really have a leg up in my mind as far as how I think of them, how I think of their quality, and whatnot. And that's actually really ironic and fortuitous for me to say, because the episode title is The Quality of Mercy. And I said I liked that title more than anyone I've heard before. And yeah, now that's solidified. Best episode title ever, and one of the great episodes of season 1. Man, like my top 2 Firefly episodes in my ranking video, they both made me tear up. Where not every episode did, and not every episode of Babylon 5 season 1, of course, did either. It's not that type of show too often, or at least not yet. If it starts to do that more often, then like awesome, so be it. I teared up when Ivanova did Shiva and crying about her father. You know, the parent stuff really gets me, and that's kind of what got me in this episode. I also did, though, maybe surprisingly, tear up in the end of episode 5 when Sinclair he had all of the collection of different religious personnel lined up from Earth. Yeah, so great episode. Once again, the mother-daughter relationship and the mother's self-sacrifice was something that really touched me. I liked the subversion of expectations of how at first we think she's a quack and she's doing something for her own gain and her own self-centered purposes, but it ended up being just the opposite. And that's so nice when a new character is found to be wholesome. Another episode that did that was the one with oh god, I forget his name. The guy I called Gandalf with the staff, and he's searching for the Holy Grail. I apologize. His name eludes me at the moment. But yeah, really love that about this episode, mother-daughter relationship. And then Dr. Franklin. I feel like every episode that has Dr. Franklin in it heavily is a great one. I don't know what it is. His acting was so good in the one with the child and whatnot. And his acting was fine here. So it wasn't just that. It's just, I don't know if it's his presence, or maybe I tend to like the narratives that are written around like his righteousness as a doctor, what's right and wrong. Sometimes the necessary thing is not always the right thing, and vice versa. So yeah, maybe that's why. But yeah, and this was another great example of an episode with their A and their B story coming together and actually intertwining and connecting with each other, where not every episode does that. Yeah, I was just talking to my Patreon supporters of one of the more recent ones that didn't do that. And it doesn't always necessarily have to. The A and B come together. But this one did nicely. I always like Talia. And the telepathy is always a cool thing about the show that I guess I haven't experienced in other shows. I mean, River was... okay, I won't give away stuff about other shows. But yeah, the way that they visually depict her scanning someone is always really cool. And this one was obviously the most horrific of them all, an actual serial killer, and that he just was lowest of the low, psychopath, had no sense of morality or humanity whatsoever. So really, really dark stuff there. And him, I didn't think about it too much, but I didn't see him going down to Laura's den in the Down Under. I didn't see that coming, but it was, well written that it was like that, because he did get injured and he wanted to get his injury worked on and healed. But yeah, and then Laura turned the tables on him, and she was saving her daughter, protecting her daughter. So you saw me, I was disagreeing when she was saying, like, I don't feel right about it. But once again, she has the same righteousness personality as a doctor, as a healer, that Franklin does, and that I like in Franklin. So yeah, like the way they played off of each other, especially the first scene where Dr. Franklin comes realizing that the machine works. I thought he was going to have a different angle in that scene, because like the way he was looking in, and then the knife. Well, what the fuck is with the knife? That threw me off there too. But he sat down. I was like, what is this angle? And no, he was just like coming from the heart, and it was a really heartfelt scene. And that was the first one that got me emotional. And I don't think the tears ever really left my eyes for the rest of the episode. So yeah, that's just what, parent offspring relationships in shows are obviously a powerful thing. And I lost one parent of mine, for those who don't know, a couple years ago. So yeah, very, very, it touches me a lot. Sometimes it's hard to watch. I can't watch funeral scenes. But now I'm rambling. I'm sorry, guys. This episode was excellent. Excellent stuff, Babylon 5. Keep it up. Thank you for watching this reaction with me here on YouTube. If you like what I do and you want me to keep doing it, the easiest way to ensure that continues happening is to hit that subscribe button. It's free. It's right there. Helps out the channel so much. Also, leave a like and leave a comment down below letting me know not only what you thought of this episode, but of my reaction to it. And if you'd like another way to support me further, you can find my Patreon link down in the description below. 3 different tiers of further ways to support me. All right, everyone. I love you all, and I'll catch you all in the next reaction.